into having someone follow us to the Casbah, unfortunately. Another tourist trap. 2 for 2.
That place was so cool. That was one of the coolest experiences ever.
I'm excited. We can bring everything.
Fit check. Good morning. We had such a nice and restful sleep in our fancy riad that we showed you in the last video. And this place also offers breakfast.
Before we start exploring today, we're gonna go get fueled up downstairs and hopefully eat a nice traditional Moroccan breakfast. We don't really know what it's gonna be like.
Hoping also there's coffee.
Yeah, me too.
What are you most excited to eat?
I'm really excited to try this. So it was like hasha. It looks like a cornbread.
Cornbread pancake.
Yeah, that's literally what it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're supposed to put honey, butter, a little fruit maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it plain first. So it's like cornbread.
It's good.
With some butter and honey.
Oh.
Well, that was the best breakfast ever. Only problem is we've been in the bathroom for the last 45 minutes.
Wait! Stop! Why'd you let me into this?
Got the GoPro strapped. Hopefully we'll be able to kind of walk around, show you the streets and the sights. We're probably just gonna go walk around. We have a few places in mind that we want to check out, but we've got a lot of time to check it out. So
Hurry! I will say, eating a huge breakfast first thing in the morning just really takes it out of you. No, I want to go back to bed now.
it takes it out of you, literally. I'm locking you in. One extremely unfortunate thing today is that it's supposed to rain off and on all day. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us too bad. But we have our umbrellas, we're ready to go. But at least the sun's out.
We've been wanting to come to Morocco for a long time, especially since we've been living so close by, and we felt Tangier was the perfect starting place. To us, Tangier is a fascinating town of newness. New culture, new religion, new flavors, new languages. This city has been shaped by many civilizations and cultures throughout its history, and because of this, you'll hear Moroccan Arabic, Berber, French, and it's not uncommon for people to know some English and Spanish as well.
So we're now in Grand Soko, which is basically their Grand Plaza, if you will. It is right between the old town, which is in the old Medina through this gate, and the new town, which is the old, also old, but it's the colonial quarters. In this little plaza area, a lot of people are sitting, relaxing, people watching, and it's surrounded by restaurants, cafes, banks, and a mosque behind me. And even an old cinema that we've read about, which is supposed to have a pretty cool cafe. And you'll also see cats running around everywhere, which we read about beforehand, and we are seeing them. And they seem to be just part of the community. It's very cute.
With it being our first day in Tangier, we decided that visiting the museums was a must. Our first stop was the American Legation Museum, and the only U.S. historical landmark located in a foreign country. In 1776, the Kingdom of Morocco became the first country in the world to recognize the United States independence, and this building was a gift from the Moroccan Sultan. Walking through this museum was an opportunity to learn about the diplomatic and cultural relations between the U.S. and Morocco, and it was fascinating.
Okay, so we just got done at the American Legation Museum, which we couldn't record, but now we're walking around the Petit Sacco, and we found this beautiful mosque in front of us, and there's an amazing viewpoint ahead. So we're gonna check that out.
So far, everything's been so gorgeous. There's so much shopping. There's a ton of jewelry, art, and everyone's been incredibly friendly. So far so good.
Anyway, let's check out this viewpoint.
2 hours later.
A guy's guiding us, chatting, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to be paid, and we do not have anything small.
Of those is the women's.
Oh, okay.
Because the men so alone and the women's alone.
Inside here?
Go, yeah, pick up this. Just go.
No, we're finished. Finished.
Shukran.
Shukran. How did we lose them? We got caught into having someone follow us to the Casbah, unfortunately. I asked someone where it was, and then they sent us with like 2 other people. And the guy like followed us. He's a very nice man. Everybody here is super nice, but it's just kind of like, now I feel awkward. Like, do I pay him? Do I not? I don't know. Now I feel kind of weird.
Do you have any small euros?
have small
Like coins? Okay, good.
This is the same. More bread. Ginger.
Wow, so beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Very beautiful.
It's so small.
Beautiful art.
Sit there, man. You want to sit.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah. But thank you for your help.
No, no problem, sir.
Yeah.
In the center.
Another tourist trap. 2 for 2. Yeah, the guy was super nice, honestly.
Yeah.
And I paid him a little bit because he was super nice. Actually, I didn't even look up that blue area online, and he took us there. So honestly, kind of worth it. We've made our way to the Casbah, which he said was closed.
Casbah. The Casbah.
Yeah.
Then it's Saturday, sir. It's Saturday, Sunday is holiday.
But I don't think it's closed. It'll be just one of those things to kind of lure us into walking around more. The Casbah is the Tangier Museum, so it'll be very interesting to walk through, learn a little bit more about Tangier and its history. But anyway, let's check it out.
Then afterwards, I say we go get either a really nicely squeezed fresh juice or a mint tea, because that sounds very lovely right now. The cafe culture here is super fascinating because when you look, all the chairs are along the walls, and so people sit along the walls and they look out. It's almost like you're people watching, so people don't usually face each other, which is something that I've observed. It's really interesting.
Okay, well that was interesting. So just a quick little information about it. It was a Casbah museum, like a cultural Tangier museum, plus a contemporary art museum. And the contemporary art museum was definitely interesting. And just the two of those things combined was a little bit odd, but it's starting to rain kind of heavily, so we're gonna figure out where to go.
It's so cold now. We hid out into our little Riyadh room, waited the rain out. Now it's chilly. It's cold, it's wet, it's a little windy.
Still raining. We didn't really wait it out.
Yeah.
It's just really on and off, so we were like, let's just go.
Let's just go.
We have some umbrellas, and now as soon as we leave, it's picking back up.
Where do we order?
I have no idea. This is so hot.
Look how beautiful. I once again got the Moroccan mint tea. I wanted to try it at a different place. I wish I could send these smells into the camera because it's such like a pleasant smell. It smells like mint, but it smells like a mixture with something else, like marijuana. No, it's really good. It's scorching hot, so I hope I don't burn myself. Oh my gosh. This one's sweetened. The last one wasn't. I just got the nicest, sweetest minty taste. Are they supposed to be sweetened or? Sorry, that's probably so loud. I believe that's the call to prayer. It's just really loud, so we must be right next to a mosque. Oh my gosh, I think he's gonna actually like this one.
The call to prayer is still something that we are not used to. It smelled sweet when I tried it.
Yeah, right?
That is amazing.
See, put sugar in it and he'll like it.
You like my jacket? You don't like the wind muff. You don't like the wind muff.
This is Maule, or Maulia, or Mauleu, or Maul something. But he is the cafe cat here. I think it's called Tangier Moments Cultural Center Cafe. And it's so cute. There's such good vibes here. There's games, there's like a nice sitting area where everyone can hang out. There's guitars. Very welcoming cat who I hope he gets paid to be here because he does a good job. And I didn't invite him up here. He just invited himself up and turned into a loaf. And really, at this point, there's nothing I can do except pet him. Also, if you look on our little glasses, there's a picture of a cat on it. And one of the workers here came up and he said that was Mole. And it says his name on it too. He's part of the brand. That place was so cool. That was one of the coolest experiences ever.
Yeah, super unique.
Super unique. We were the only people there that weren't speaking Arabic, which makes me feel good that I had a good decision of a place to go because it felt more local. And so many people are so smiley and kind. And another couple shared with us some almond nougat. So wonderful.
It was amazing. Best things I've ever had. They're so seasoned. I don't even like olives.
No, I don't either, but I love them in Spain and here. And a non-alcoholic beer.
Spanish beer, in fact.
Yeah.
So good.
We're at the restaurant Al Andalus, and there was no one in it last night, and there's no one in it today. But we were very hungry, and we stopped here, and the prices are pretty good, and we've already gotten a ton of bread, and I just ordered the seasonal fruit juice, which is delicious. Once again, we're at a really big restaurant with not many people, but we like the food. We don't know. We don't know what it's supposed to taste like, but we like it. I told him there was hand sanitizer over there, and he went and put some in his hand, and it was just soap.
It was just pure soap. Now I feel like an idiot. Also, a fun fact that I learned, tagine is actually, the tagine is named after what they make the dish in. So the orange pot that you see, well, Jenna doesn't have the top on, but if you saw the top and the pot together, that is called the tagine. So that's what they make it in. It's really interesting.
Looks delicious, and we just got a whole basket more of bread after we just demolished the first one. A lot of calories being consumed here.
That was yummy. Sorry. Got an olive seed in my mouth. Like 2 of 4 different things for us. Secured. I'm excited. Okie dokie.
What a day!
What a day it was. We passed by a bakery, a Moroccan bakery, and we had to get some sweets. I love sweets. I had to get some. Now, whether these are sweet or more like nutty, I don't know, but that's what we're gonna find out.
Maybe they're both, just
Maybe.
like you.
Here.
Holy moly!
Here are the magnificent. We have baklava, which we've actually tried. We have
It
these
sounded familiar.
almond pastries, and then I think these are just like peanut butter cookies and dates.
Okay, what do we want to do first? I'm thinking that looks amazing.
The baklava?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Baklava, here we come. My God.
More like wow.
Oh my gosh. That is heaven
Sensational.
in a bite-sized form.
It tastes like honey, it tastes like sweet, it tastes like little nuts, it tastes like baklava, it tastes like little croissant crisps.
That's like the greatest thing I've ever had. Next is the, I think just a peanut butter cookie. It kind of looks like Lebkuchen from Germany. You first. I did it
Oh,
first.
thank you. But it's not a peanut butter cookie.
It's not.
It's just topped with a peanut.
Oh, it's a little sweet, not too
It's
crazy
like
though.
a certain flavor, but I can't put my finger on it. We asked what it was, but I think the lady selling it to us thought we were asking what this was, and she said peanut. We knew that that was a peanut, we just didn't know if it was a special cookie or not. Up next is... You know what this looks like?
A fig Newton with powdered sugar.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
actually kind of like probably what it's gonna be like too.
Yeah.
But dates are different than plums, so this is a date pastry. Looks like
A date Newton. A Newton.
Oh, good God.
Ooh, I heard that texture. That's way different than a fig Newton. This is more crummy, isn't it?
It took a second for me to understand it. I'm gonna have to put that in second. I think it's better than the cookie. Aren't you? Am I right? Like you have to actually taste and then swallow to get the full
Well, it's confusing
flavor.
because it's like a dry shortbread cookie, but with a squishy date inside, so you have no idea what texture you're getting yourself into.
Fair. So baklava, number 1. Date Newton, number 2. And cookie with a peanut on top, number 3. Also, please let us know the names of these in the comments. I actually really want to know.
We did ask.
We did ask, but I don't think she understood the question, which is also fine. Next is this. It looks like it's kind of topped with pistachio and then an almond inside. That smells so good. I don't know how this isn't gonna get everywhere though. I love almonds, so I'm gonna also rank that ahead of the cookie.
That was good, but it was kind of hard to eat. And it tasted really similar
To the cookie.
to the cookie. This
Yeah.
cookie.
So, number 1, baklava, which I know that is the correct name, because that's what she said. Number 2, date Newton. Number 3, almond in the middle of a cinnamon
The
roll.
bird's nest.
That's a good name right there. Almond in the bird's nest. And then 4, cookie.
But overall, we have been super impressed with Tangier so far. Everyone has been so kind to us, and it's just been a really, really enjoyable experience.
It really has. It really has. Even today, the guy that like stuck around with us and was walking us around town, like it was still a really fun experience. Whether you think about it as a positive or a negative experience, that's up to you.
The only downside is it was rainy, so we didn't get to just walk around and wander all through Tangier today.
Yeah, there's always tomorrow. And we got to relax in an amazing cultural center and eat really
Cafe.
yummy food. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do some work and probably hit the hay. Well,
Shukran.
shukran and
Bisalama.
bisalama.